Hello, my name is Amali White, and I had the pleasure of representing the NEU drink for our live sales scenario simulation in my professional selling 2 class. So, in this video, I will be explaining everything that we did and my results from it. So, the premise for this class was that we were split into groups to represent startups or small businesses that needed help expanding their growth in the Morgantown area through the help of our professional selling 2 class. I believe there are 4 different companies and me and a group of 6 or 7 people in our one class, and then another 6 people at the another class at a different time were assigned to the NEU drink company, which was a company that sold 3 coconut water-based drinks, one that was just coconut flavored, one that was berry flavored, and one that was orange flavored. And the company was really great because it was started by this girl named Cynthia Torrance, who was 7 years old when she started selling these drinks at a lemonade stand, and by the age of 18 she was the CEO of her own company. And so her mom, April, was actually the lady that we reached out to early on in the semester and who we were coordinating with about our sales efforts. So that was the really great part about this project, was being able to connect with a small business and kind of hear her story. She was obviously so passionate and so proud about her daughter, and that was so wonderful to see. Every Tuesday or Thursday we would set up a Zoom call just to update about everything that's happened, all of our efforts going into this sales project. So our job was to create a list of prospects around the Morgantown. I actually went out a little farther around the Pittsburgh and the Fairmont area, just because there's only a finite amount of stores and restaurants within the Morgantown area. And so we were there to just give her updates on the prospects and who we've calling, who we've dropped product off for samples, and if they wanted to have any shipments of NEU. So for NEU, our talking points to our prospective clients were that it was plant-based, it was coconut water, which had a lot of electrolytes in, and that was especially interesting towards the Morgantown demographic because we have a lot of college students here, a lot of drinkers here, and coconut water can be used to really help hangovers because of all the electrolytes, and it was used to be for mixers and alcoholic drinks. Our group in our 11 a.m. class, a few of us were present at a event that a girl in the 1 p.m. class presented at a local bar called Fat Daddy's, and they had like 3 special drinks with all the juices, and we were present at that, and we donated a couple of our own dollars to some drinks there that they were pretty good. I did get one call that was a good experience that I recorded and I sent in. And he was a very kind man. He owned a gym, and he said that he was interested. I sent him the link to get samples, but nothing really came of that. So unfortunately I didn't get any sales for this project, but I think the experience was really valuable, just to kind of get that simulation of what real world sales is like. One of the greatest experiences that came out of this project was that April set up a meeting with a man named James Merrill in Morgantown to kind of help us disperse. She had a lot of samples at his business, so he was like a a security and sanitation business, and we were invited to tour his facilities, and we sat down and had like an hour-long conversation about what he could do for us, what ideas that we had to help out NEU. And that was such a great experience because he was so experienced. He had so much life experience, and this company that he owns, like, this was his retirement company. Like, he was very established in the Marines, and he it was great to be surrounded and to be introduced to a man like that who had so much influence in the local community, and he gave us such great ideas too. So that was a really great opportunity that April had for us, and got us thinking of like expanding our worldview. Like, we had such a small like idea of what we had to do for this class, and he basically kind of just kept expanding our minds, which was really, really cool to be a part of. And he was a great connection to have going forth into the world. I think anything that I would have done different is maybe try to find more places around where April Torrance, the VP of Business Development, the mother of Cynthia, I probably should have contacted more places around where she lives, just because she could go and drop off product around there. She did mention that, but I just never got around to it. I think this was kind of a hard time to sell a non-essential item, just because of like the climate of everything that's in, and people are worried about rising prices. And so I think they were a little less open to the idea of listening to a college student trying to sell them something. But once we go out into the world and get some more experience, I think that we would have done NEU a little bit more justice.